Bam! What's up, YouTube? Today we have our Dev Note 3 to go through. I'm pretty keen on some of the upcoming content. But first and foremost, I just want to point out that the Alliance box, guys. So we hit our Alliance box here, right? Our Alliance boxes are indeed happening with Dire Battle and Normal Battle now. So I'm quite happy with that. Also, I did hit 5k, so I'm quite happy with that too. All right. Ooh, mission office is finished. Okay. But anyways, that's what I just wanted to point out is that we can now get our stars for the Alliance box from, well, the challenge mode and the normal mode. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm not 100% sure when they did that exactly, but it is something that I've noticed during this Alliance box. Maybe it was from the last Alliance box, but I was only doing ranked during that period, so I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's been fixed, and yeah, let's jump into the Dev Note 3 because everything's seeming pretty good so far. I'm happy with it. So yeah, greetings from the Comduus Lost Centuria dev team. We're happy to share that Summoners of Lost Centuria will soon release the Season 4 update. Pretty cool. We believe that each and every feedback you have given us has played a very important role in the present, and you can definitely see that they have been they've been taking some feedback and they've been modifying things based on the feedback that they've been receiving. Like certain things, not so much, but it's only been a couple things where they've made it's like you look at it and you're like, why? But the rest of it's been pretty solid so far. A lot of improvements, and it's looking like there's even going to be even more improvements. So we'll see how this goes, eh? Let's jump down to here a bit. Season 4, you'll be able to see the efforts we've made on our game, and hopefully they'll reach more summoners, is what they're hoping for. So obviously they want more people to come into the game, right? We're also working hard to provide a more interesting matching and battle environment, which is pretty cool. I do like what they're planning for Arena, I think. In particular, we've tried to focus on coming up with ideas about how new summoners and existing summoners can enjoy the game together. So they're talking about people that have been playing for 3-4 months versus people that are coming in fresh to the game, right? So, number one, contents, rewards, improvement. So, again, glory summons. We have already gone through several revisions to improve the glory summons and tried to increase the value of the rewards through gameplay. However, we still feel that the rewards for gameplay are insufficient. Honestly, they wouldn't have to keep messing around with the glory summons if they had just... So let me just pop out of this quickly. So you see these rewards up here? Right. If they'd just release the cap on this, get an ancient book every 50, and just let us keep grinding repeatedly. We can grind mystic books, we can grind crystals, we can grind ancient books. The more you grind, the more rewards you get, right? I'm pretty sure in beta we were getting a card every 10 or so. It was a guaranteed card or two. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head. But yeah, if they just allowed that, then people could just, grind and grind and grind. Give us that unlimited grind and people will get out what they put in, really. Or they can, pay for advantage, right? Pay to progress faster. Because it's not so much pay to win for Centuria, it's pay to progress faster and get your cards faster, but there is a cap, right? So eventually everyone, including free-to-play, will hit that cap, you know what I mean? Now, therefore, we'd like to improve the ability to obtain card and skill stone rewards at a much faster rate than now by adding an item called the Glory Summon Doubler, which can be easily obtained from various routes. I'm going to assume it just doubles the amount that we summon for one of our Glory Summons. We'll have to wait and find out. They don't have any proper specific details on it just yet. This will help new summoners grow faster and compete with existing summoners, and we expect that existing summoners will be able to experience a wider range of battles with more various summoners. Fair enough. In addition, the method to perform the Glory Summon will now be changed to 5 summons from 1 or 3 summons. I have been hoping for something like that for a while, like 5 or 10 at a time, right? Or at least the 5 because it's part of the quest as to summon 5, and an effect that allows you to recognize the results of the next glory summons in advance will be added. So I am a little curious about what they're trying to say here. Oh, do we have an idea on what we're going to be summoning the next time we summon? Does it really matter? Do we need to know what's coming? Because either way, we're going to summon, right? So, I don't know. It should be interesting to see exactly what they mean through that. Through this, we're trying to change the Glory Summon into an entertaining summon that can be performed occasionally in anticipation of a high grade card or skill stone rather than a boring summon. I really hope they do better on skill stones because, oh man, I'm tired of dupes. And like when I do get dupes, it's nowhere near enough to buy a, in out of the shop. I cannot afford. It doesn't give enough, right? It doesn't give enough to be able to buy new cards, new skill stones. Sorry. Furthermore, new glory boxes will be given according to the current battle grades starting from bronze, silver, and gold grades, and we expect that new summoners will be able to feel the fun of growing as they raise their grades. So that should be pretty nice. I doubt they'll really notice, right, through the grade uh, jumps, but if they list out specifically what each grade jump does, that'll probably be pretty good. At the very least, people will be able to look at it in the info box and be like, all right, there is a better chance here. It'll be good to raise my grade, right? Event. So in the case of the current 2-week events, we think that the events did not serve as a stimulating factor to play. The game, since the duration was too long and the difficulty was also too high compared to the reward cycle of the events. With that being said, we will shorten the duration of the events to 1 week and change them to a form where you can easily receive rewards every day by playing the event to an appropriate level. Now, I like this because in Summoners or Sky Arena, they're basically rolling out events every like they've got like back-to-back events constantly rolling out, and you can achieve something for most of it. Like for the majority of events, like 99% of them, I'd say you can achieve something every day and get rewards every day for doing something every day, right? So you feel that kind of progression through the event and stuff. Some of the Sky Arena events have a bit of a high cap ceiling to them. They make you play quite a bit through the day. Like maybe you got to use like 500 energy for one day or something. It's like, calm down. Not everyone logs in that much and can grind that much, right? Much easier these days, obviously. I'm just saying, using it as an example. I always got it done, but I can understand a lot of people probably didn't, right? Enjoy together. So with the Goodwill Battle update, we've discovered the potential to make the game more enjoyable when playing with people around you. Uh, and so we're working to create such environment in a variety of ways. Such an environment. So the invite friends system they're coming through here with. We're preparing a system where you can invite friends and receive unlimited rewards based on their growth. It's a recruit a friend system, right? You can create your own invitation link and receive a reward each time the summoner who started the game through your invitation link achieves a grade such as silver gold grades. So this will be great for people that stream, or maybe they stream multiple games, things like that. And of course, like maybe you throw it on your Facebook, other social media, things like that. It'll be good for that. It'll help certain people get some extra cards, right? Co-op battle. Here we go, guys. This is the exciting bit, right? With the goal of Season 5, we're preparing a cooperative battle to defeat boss monsters in cooperation with friends or alliance members. After much deliberation on what type of PvE mode would suit our game best, we've decided to prepare content where two summoners attack a boss monster in real time. So that's going to be pretty cool, I reckon. Through this, we expect that you will be able to lead a friend who lacks skills or defeat a high-level boss with the help of your friend. So you can carry people if you need to. We hope you enjoy playing the game together in this content. And then, yeah, alliance battle. So here we go, guys. It's going to be important to join a decent alliance, finally, by the look of it. Also, with the goal of Season 5, we're preparing alliance battle content where you can compete with other alliances in cooperation with your alliance members. All alliance members will work together to fight for the best alliance every week, and we expect that you'll be able to experience a new type of battle that is different from existing battles. So I am a little curious about how this is going to work. Like, it does sound somewhat like a guild battle, but at the same time, I'm not too sure yet. Like, we'll have to wait and for the release of the details that should come up a bit closer to the patch date, right? This is a dev note, so not all of this, like there's a chance that not all of this will be dropping at the same time. So we'll have to see, right? And the co-op battle, I'm pretty keen to see what kind of rewards they have planned for both of these. If it's just more cards, or maybe it gives us some more dust for crafting stones, or just I'm curious to see how this is going to go. But they're on the right track. We've got more content, guys. Other content improvements: ban pick mode added to the Goodwill contest, which is it's a given, right? We were expecting it from the initial release, and now they're putting it in, right? The band pick mode will be added to the Goodwill contest, as many of you have suggested. We're also preparing various tournaments where summoners from all over the world can enjoy it together. So they are, of course, pushing more tournaments for themselves. The first World Tournament, World Showdown, will be held on August 7th, 8 p.m. PDT, UTC 7 o'clock. So please stay tuned, and you can visit the tournament info page if you want to. Now, this will be great because it means that people can host their own tournaments using band pick mode if they want to as well, or they can already kind of host their own kind of competitions and stuff using the Goodwill contest. But using this mode, you'll be able to create your own Centuria World Showdown type tournaments as well, right? Good practice mode for World Tournament mode, though I don't know if practice will help too much because a lot of it is going to be who you get matched with at the end of the day, right? Because the matchmaking is a bit random. Now, Arena Battle is getting a big change. The Arena Battle will be changed so that you can create your own arena deck by selecting one of the randomly given cards rather than using your own deck. Also, you can complete your deck by selecting normal to legend skill stones that suit your arena deck. Through this, anyone can easily experience the effects of various skill stones, and it will be helpful in composing a more diverse and creative deck. Now, my understanding for this is that you select the card, right? So it'll give you a choice of two, and you'll obviously be able to rearrange your slots once you've selected them. So you can see here, it gave a choice out of Wusa and Rakan, right? And Rakan was the one that was selected. And then you get to pick which skill stone you want to use for that monster. That's my understanding of how this is going to work, but maybe I'm incorrect, you know? I can see that the skill stones are showing here, so maybe you get to select them individually and then select exactly what skill stone you want during the formation phase here. And then once you've finished compiling your deck, you'll go through your 10 arena matches using this particular deck that you've tried to compile out of these. It looks like, like Summoners or Sky Arena, when you're summoning a legend card with a blessing, it kind of looks like, it reminds me of that, right? It looks like maybe they took the idea from that. But yeah, you get to pick out of 2 random cards by the look of it. Pick them, pick their stones. I'd be keen to try Wusa with the legend stone, not going to lie. And then it looks like you get the same thing with your spells though. So I'm not sure how I feel about the spells being randomly selected. I kind of feel like we should be able to pick whatever spells we want. Because randomly selected spells can hurt quite a bit. Even if you get to pick 2 at a time, I feel like you might not be able to pick the right spell. You still might not get the right spells for the team comp that you've wound up building, right? So not too sure how I feel about the spells being randomly selected, but the rest of it looks like it'll be a fun time, right? Like it'll be a bit more random, but it'll have everyone on a bit of an even playing field, especially if you get to pick exactly what skill stones for that monster. That's going to leave so much open. The fact that we'll be able to just mess around with legend stones if we want to, that'll be so good for some very particular units, right? So I'm pretty keen for that. As we've addressed earlier in the note, we've lowered the hurdles to acquire skill stones. I mean, I think they're mentioning this here, and I think this is in reference to the glory summons earlier when they mentioned they want to make it easy to get summons and skill stones, but I'll believe it when I see it, right? As far as skill stones are concerned, for ranked play and world tournament play, I'll believe it when I see it and I actually start getting some skill stones that aren't dupes. It's been, so many months, and yeah, let's just say I don't have too many of the more important ones. I think I have like 6 heroic stones and maybe 15 rare ones now. But not for the units that I use, put it that way. Not the more useful stones, at least, or for the units that are leveled up. Now, at the same time, we plan to bring the skill stone effects to be applied back in the barrier battle, which is going to be pretty cool, I guess. It'll be nice to have some more strategy, right? We think of the skill stones as a factor that changes monotonous battles in a variety of ways, and we expect that the barrier battle will be reborn as content that allows for more interesting battles. It should do, yeah. Because being able to use your skill stones, it's going to make it a lot better than just relying on the runes that you've got equipped, right? The set bonus of the runes that you're using, everyone just kind of runs the same comp, and there's not much you can do about it. So like, back in the day when Konamiya Stone was working in Arena and Barrier Battle, you didn't have to worry as much about dot comps because maybe Konamiya dies early. You have Konamiya in second or first slot. Someone spams you with dots, they kill Konamiya, boom, you get the cleanse, right? With the pretty nice heal. Then they nerfed Konamiya. Then they removed the skill stones from Barrier Battle. So now you can't even cleanse with Konamiya in like Arena and Barrier Battle. And so it's kind of like, well, Konamiya is just kind of a violent rune now. So it's not really, there's no like extra strategy involved, right? And that applies to pretty much every monster in the game that can no longer use the skill stone. So it'll be nice if we can actually get more skill stones, and it's not just going to be a Wales game of skill stones anymore, right? I almost went over this. Cheering feature improved. Cheering with crystals has a total of 3 levels, and cheering with mana stones has a total of 10 levels, and you'll be able to choose the cost. We're trying to improve it so that you can get a bigger reward when you succeed in cheering according to the cost. This should be interesting. The cheer mode is becoming a bit more of a gamble event, so it's going to hurt a lot more if you lose, but you might get a pretty nice reward for winning. I wonder if the reward is also going to improve if you lose, if you do like a high cost bet, or if you're just going to have some lame base reward. So like, let's say you cheer more on the heroic card, right? Maybe you can win more heroic cards, right? But if you lose and instead of getting 1 rare card, maybe you get like 3 rare card based on how much more you bet. I'd prefer to see like if you bet more, you do get more of the like lesser tier card. I think that would be nice rather than like if you bet more and then you only get like 1 card, the same as you get if you just bet baseline. So it should be interesting to see how that goes. This is it for the 3rd development story. We will always listen to your valuable feedback and do our best to provide you with a more fun and exciting gaming experience. In addition to the above, we are preparing for the Season 4 update, including various improvements. We will notify you again as soon as the update contents are finalized. There may be some changes regarding the update details guided through the developer's note during the actual update. So come closer to the day, I'll be able to go through and see what they've decided to keep. We'll get things in a bit more detail, right, with the upcoming patch notes and stuff. So yeah, there it is, guys. That's it for today, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm happy with the Alliance stars the Alliance battle box stars working from all the content that gives stars now, or at least it seems like it. I'm pretty sure I got some from World Tournament too. When I did my World Tournament, I got 9 in a row, and then I lost 4, and I'm like, guys, come on. I did so well at the start, and then it was just like, oh, cool. Now I get 1 chance for the rest of my matches. I ended it with like 11 or 12 wins, but yeah. Oh, I think it was 11. Hang on. Where is it? Yeah, 11 wins, 5 loss. It was pretty rough. Anyways, we'll end it there, guys. I'm looking forward to the upcoming patch notes and to see the exact details of what they are planning. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Haha.